Rory kicks things off by noting that Tesla didn't opt for a dramatic makeover this year. Instead, the look has been subtly refined. The performance model keeps its aggressive stance thanks to its lowered suspension, a concave carbon fiber rear spoiler, and distinctive 20-inch darkened wheels. This results in a menacing road presence without turning it into a full-blown supercar copy. He praises the updated fascia and sharp aerodynamic tweaks, which balance visual appeal with functional efficiency. Internally, the minimalist cabin evolves subtly. Performance-specific touches like carbon fiber trim, aluminum pedals, and sculpted bolstered seats elevate the sporty vibe. Rory applauds how this environment reinforces the car's dynamic personality, yet retains the calm, tech-focused ambience Tesla is known for. Racing car hash performance, power, handling and track prowess. The core of the review dives into the driving experience. Equipped with dual motors delivering approximately 460 brake horsepower and 660 Nm torque, Tesla claims a blistering 0–100 km/h in 2.9 seconds, matching or surpassing many traditional supercars. Rory puts that to the test. From a stop, the acceleration literally rearranges your internal organs. He observes near-instant throttle response, hallmark of electric powertrains, and notes that every merge or overtake carries serious authority. He emphasizes the car isn't just quick in a straight line. Dialed-in adaptive dampers, larger brakes, and performance bushings lend it razor-sharp cornering ability, making it feel taut, connected, and planted. Track Mode V3 sees praise too. It gives granular control, torque split, stability intervention, regenerative braking, complete with live telemetry and data logging. Rory tested it on winding roads and even a circuit, highlighting how it enables consistent track-level performance without aggressive traction cuts between laps. Hammer and wrench hash driving dynamics and comfort. Switching to daily driving, the reviewer finds the Model 3 performance remarkably well-rounded. While firm, the ride isn't punishing, even over city bumps. It's confident at highway speeds, with the enhanced suspension soaking up imperfections without unsettling the chassis. Steering is crisp, though he mentions the lack of tactile feedback as inherent to electric power steering. That said, it's precise, predictable, and feels consistent from low-speed parking to high-speed sweepers. Noises, a concern in many EVs, are kept in check. Wind and tire rumble are audible, but cabin insulation remains competitive. Regenerative braking in comfort mode produces smooth deceleration without jerks, especially appreciated in traffic. Video game infotainment and tech experience. Tesla still centers its UX around the phenomenal 15.4-inch central touchscreen. Rory calls it snappy, intuitive, and a thrill to navigate, though he warns about diving too deeply into menus while driving. He notes the performance version includes exclusive visuals, like a power meter, lap timer, and track telemetry overlays in track mode. Behind the steering wheel, small paddle-style buttons replace stalks for turn signals and wipers. This setup retains Tesla's clean dashboard, but Reed points out one ergonomic quirk. In complex traffic or roundabouts, toggling turn indicators requires pressing buttons that are hard to see in low light. One thoughtful addition is the rear seat entertainment displays, which allow passengers media playback or gaming. Rory calls it a nice bonus for families or passenger comfort. High-voltage sign range and charging. With its 78 kWh battery, the Model 3 performance nearly matches the long-range variant. Rory's real-world testing shows about 490 kilometers, 305 miles per full charge, which is excellent considering the high-performance focus. On the charging front, it supports up to 250 kilowatts DC fast charging. Rory remarks that during long drives, he saw 10 to 70% in under 20 minutes, adding around 300 kilometers in that single session. Combined with Tesla supercharger network density, that makes planning road trips seamless. Practicality and usability. Rory highlights the car's day-to-day usefulness, spacious 5-seat layout, useful front trunk, and generous hatchback cargo area. While rear visibility is slightly compromised by the lip spoiler and dark trims, rear-view camera coverage makes up for it. He praises the frunk, roomy footwells, and how easy it is to load gear, even bulky items, especially for track enthusiasts hauling helmets and jack kits. Chart with downward trend downsides and criticisms. Despite all strengths, Rory points out a few drawbacks. Steering buttons, small, hard-to-see turn signal wiper buttons, especially at night, raise safety concerns. Touchscreen dependence. Virtually everything is controlled through the central screen, so quick access to some features can be cumbersome. Limited sensory feedback. The EV experience lacks engine growl and nuanced steering feel. Responses are polished but ultimately synthetic. White heavy checkmark verdict. Supercar slayer. Rory sums up the Model 3 performance as a rare fusion, everyday usability and refined interior, paired with neck-snapping acceleration, agile dynamics, and surprising track capability. He calls it a supercar in disguise, and a pure driver's tool that doesn't sacrifice practicality. He concludes by saying, for anyone seeking a thrilling EV that fits garage space of a mid-sized sedan but delivers performance of a 200k plus supercar, this is the car to beat. Memo final thoughts. Performance, a genuine 2.9 S0 to 100 km per hour athlete with razor-sharp handling and track-grade hardware. Tech and UI, stunning screen, intuitive controls, plus track mode telemetry, though some functions buried. Everyday comfort, composed ride, spacious cabin, frunk and hatch practicality. Charging and range, realistic 490 km range, 250 kilowatts fast charging keeps long trips practical. Trade-offs, minimalist controls, reliance on screen, lacking visceral feedback typical of ICE cars. Bottom line, Rory rates it a top choice for those craving high-performance EV thrills without giving up family-friendly usability.